When placing images in Illustrator, you have the option to either embed the image or link the image. Let's take a look at the pros and cons of both. Now, I'm beginning this video with the embedded.ai file already open on my computer. And just to show you how images get embedded or linked, I'm going to go to the File menu and I'm going to choose Place. Now, in the Chapter 13 folder, I'm going to go ahead and select the Cover Hero Options image. And down here at the bottom, this is where we can tell Illustrator to either link to the image, meaning it's going to point to wherever the image lives on your hard drive, or we can uncheck this to embed the image inside of this document. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit Cancel, because if we open up our Links panel by going to Window and choosing Links, we can see at a glance which images in this document are embedded, as indicated by this icon here, or linked, as indicated by the displayed name and no icon here. Now, with an image that is linked, you can certainly embed it without a problem. If I go to the Panel menu, I can choose Embed Images. Now, what are the pros and cons? Well, embedding an image embeds the image into your Illustrator file. However, it's going to make your Illustrator file larger in size. However, the pro is that you don't have to worry about including those images when you send this file to somebody else. Because it's embedded, it doesn't have to have the included image or the linked image added to the package. So there are pros and cons to both methods. Now, traditionally, when we did embed an image, such as you see here, you didn't have the ability to modify those images after the fact. So for example, if I wanted to color correct the image or make an edit to the image, I couldn't do that because I couldn't access that image directly. Well, now in the latest version of Illustrator, I can unembed an image so that I can open it in other applications. So for example, if I click on one of these embedded images, I can now either go to the Panel menu and choose Unembed. So I'll go ahead and choose that option. And it's essentially now asking me, where do I want to save this file? So I'm just going to put it on my desktop. And I have the ability to save it in the format that I choose, whether it be a PSD image or a TIFF. So I'll go ahead and save this as a PSD and go ahead and hit the Save button. Now when I do that, the image automatically now becomes linked. And you'll also notice if you double click on this in the Links panel, it'll show you additional information about that image. This is really cool. It's a really powerful feature that we now have. Now the other way you can unembed an image is to click on one of these, and up here at the top you have the ability to edit either the clipping path or the contents. So let's go ahead and select this image, and I'm going to click on this Go to Link Image so that it highlights the image on my artboard. And now, as long as I'm editing the contents instead of the clipping path, I can click on the Unembed icon and unembed the image that way. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on my desktop, and let's do that one more time. We'll go to Link, and I'm going to choose Unembed, and then save that to my desktop as well. So now all of these images, instead of them being embedded, they are now linked, which is going to reduce the size of my Illustrator file. But when I send this file to somebody else, I'm going to make sure that I include all of these images along with the Illustrator file. So traditionally, embedding images could limit your ability to work with these images. But now in Illustrator, you can unembed those images for further editing and refinement.